If you're struggling with visualization, and many people do, it's important to just understand that there are strategies and systems that you can use to help you to be better at it. Now, I always used to struggle with visualization. And so what I started to do is use a technique where you tell yourself a story. So I would start to describe a scene. So for example, a scene of walking into a house. And then I describe what the hallway looks like, what the door looks like, what rooms are to my left and to my right, what rooms are straight ahead of me, what it looks like, what it feels like. Is it warm? Is it cold? And so on. As you describe that in detail, of course, those images start to be formed within your mind. So now you start to see it because your subconscious thinks in images. So you start to see it. And it's just like if I say to you, do not think of a pink elephant. The first thing you do is think of a pink elephant, right? We all do that. So you start to tell yourself what to picture in your mind. And what you'll notice is as you picture these things in detail and you start to focus on how you feel and so on, rather than just create that image, you'll actually start to notice things in the scene. So for example, I remember creating a scene of a house that we wanted to buy, and I started to picture the front door, which was red with a brass kind of letterbox and door knocker on the door. I then walked into the hallway and it had a light colored, like beige colored carpet. Straight ahead of me was a wide open kind of round hallway or lobby with a circular table in the middle. On top of that was a vase, and above that there was a big chandelier that was hanging down. And then to my left there was a games room. And inside the games room, I imagined that there was a pool table and a table football, and this was imagining. So I imagined it. I created those images with my words, and I started to picture them. But then as I walked into the scene in my mind, I started to notice things in the room, like things on the wall. I noticed that there was one of these boxing games in the corner, like one of these games where you punch it and see how hard you can punch, that you might see at a fairground or in a bar or something. And I remember being in that scene and thinking, oh, I didn't realize we had a boxing game. There's a difference between imagination and visualization. And visualization is where you receive those images either from God, the universe, your subconscious, or wherever you want to place it. And imagination is where you create those pictures with your conscious mind. Tell yourself a story and let yourself move from imagination into visualization. Okay? Hope that helps.